Name's Nico. So I've been selling on Amazon for the last 4 years, and I've been able to scale this business from a part-time hobby into a full-time business where I've got now an employee. It's and honestly, it's mad. I can't believe it. Okay, how did I start? I started with doing retail and online arbitrage. I still do retail and online arbitrage. So I started with finding stuff like this. So, say for example, we've got this Lego Gabby doll's house. Well, retail online arbitrage is very easy. All you got to do is make sure that you buy items on clearance or on sale, and then sometimes you have to wait and sell it for a higher price. So why sometimes you have to wait? Well, this was a national clearance for this set, 27 quid each per item. Now I've sold them at £69, and I bought 7 of them, so it was 19 quid 98 profit per item. So that gave us a nice little profit altogether for this purchase of 139 and 68 pence. And I'll do that because it's very easy. But you're not guaranteed that you're going to be finding these leads over and over again. So what I did is I switched my business model into having also private labels. So what do? Is I buy items from China, I'll put the logo on them and then sell them on Amazon under my own brand. So currently I've got 2 brands that I sell on Amazon with, and I'm very happy. And I've been able to scale my business to the point where it seems to be working without me even being there. So that's a really nice feature. Obviously, last week we went up to Edinburgh for my wife's birthday. The whole family, very nice. The kids were amazing. Obviously, I've got a 3.5 month. Sorry. I've got a 3.5-year-old daughter and a 6-month baby son, and they were both brilliant. You would think going to a city with kids, it'd be mad, but they were absolutely amazing for us. If you are going to Edinburgh with kids, the zoo was okay, but definitely not pram friendly. Whereas the Edinburgh Museum was absolutely amazing. Seriously, one of the best museums I've been to with that. When it's free. So yeah, it was brilliant. But yeah, that's what we did last week. I was able to take the family away for a whole week, and the business didn't stop working. It was working in a point where I was getting sales, and it was working with a point where I had my employee Joel packing and sending items into Amazon. So as I said, my Amazon portfolio has got many things. About 95% of it is my brand, and 5% is online and retail arbitrage. So that 5% does take time to pack, and this is what Joel is doing. He's also creating listings for us. He's also listing stuff on eBay, packing stuff as they sell. So it's been amazing, and I'm hoping that I've got a nice drawing or something on it. But the way it worked is, imagine you've got a cog, okay? So I'm the cog in the middle, and that cog in the middle is me, and I had to spin in order for anything to work. So obviously you've been watching this channel. Hopefully you've been watching this channel for a while. If you haven't, then welcome. But if you've been watching for a while, you know that I was the cog that's moving everything. It's moving Amazon, it's moving YouTube, eBay, mentoring, absolutely everything. I was the one doing it. So if I wasn't moving, if I wasn't moving, everything just stopped. All the little cogs all around it just stopped moving. Now, what's happening is that I made a bot, basically, another cog, and that is what Joel is. Okay, so a cog here for us. So I'm here, and I've got another cog, really. Hoping this makes sense. Basically, as they're rotating, the other one's rotating too. I will try and create a drawing for you. So yeah, I might be talking over a drawing, but what I've created, okay, and why it's so important is that I create another cog, okay, and then that spins even if this doesn't spin. Yeah, so when Joel is working, this is spinning, okay? So if both of us working, of course, both are spinning, but say I remove myself from the situation, I go on holiday, this cog is still moving. So this cog is responsible for the e-commerce side of the business. Yeah, he's responsible for Amazon, eBay. He's been able to, honestly, I told him, do this, and he's doing everything on a greater level than I expected. It's very interesting, again, to talking and explaining everything to Amazon to someone that started completely afresh. Joel didn't know anything about Amazon when he started, but now he understands. He's also selling under his own store. I'm hoping that I'm going to persuade him to also sell on his own brand, and that's going to happen. But I guess when you're 18 and somebody tells you pay 170 quid to get a trademark, well, maybe you're a bit skeptical, but he sees what happens with having a trademark. So I'm hoping that'll do it. But yeah, Joel's been a very, very, very important piece of the puzzle. He's been able to manage pretty much the whole e-commerce side of it. So all I do is I spend a couple of hours per week, 2-3 hours on Amazon, and I've got a to-do list, and he just works through it. And it's brilliant. I don't micromanage him, and I'm hoping that the expertise that, not expertise, all the experience that I've had the last 10 years of being a teacher, where you do have people micromanaging, you do have pointless meetings. This is what I've done with this. Okay, I've been able to employ someone, train him, and let him do his job. Yeah, because I've given him I'm fully trust him, and he's able to do the job. But it's been brilliant, the fact that this cog is moving, and then this cog could do what he fancies. Okay, so he can do more YouTube, he could do more family time. So this cog was removed from the business of Amazon, so maybe Amazon business wasn't spinning as fast, okay, but it was still moving. Otherwise, in the past, nothing was happening. If I was ill, if I went on holiday, everything stopped. Literally, I had to put stuff in holiday mode. But now it's brilliant. I can remove myself and go on holiday without thinking again. And then that's the beauty of it. So because Joel is doing the e-commerce side of it, this is where now I can spend more time and have more mentoring calls with people, and training up in towards doing Amazon. So one of the latest things that I'm doing at the moment in time is, obviously, I've just brought a brand new product that is landed after 2 months. If you think in 2 months, it says yes. I am very tight, and when it comes to shipping stuff over from China, I make sure that I do slow delivery. So that is the boat, unfortunately. So it arrived on a pallet. As we got to the stage of tidying the unit, it arrived in a pallet, and I've got a new product. We've got 500 units of it, and I basically thought, well, what I'm going to do for the people that are doing the mentoring is I'm going to record everything that I do for this. So the images, the listing, the optimization, and what do I do day per day until I get it up to 100 sales per month. That's what I want. I want that product to be doing 100 sales per month. It's giving me £5 profit per sale. So really, we're looking at potentially £500 profit per month for this item. Now, I am going to be increasing it, so obviously that'll go up to £8 profit per sale, and that'll be really nice. But at the moment in time, I'm starting with just £5 profit on this item. I know, and I could potentially speed up the process of, let's say, price matching everybody that's selling it at a lower price, and therefore I get potentially a better organic rank and less money spent on advertising. But I just think that's how I've been doing it. So I've got a target price in mind, and that's what I want to see if, like, will the customer buys it at that target price. You got to be thinking also, by the way, so if you're starting doing private label, and especially if you're ordering for 100 units, potentially you're going to sacrifice 50-60 units in order for you to get your reviews, in order to you the money spent on advertising and launching the product, because there's so many different things you can do and have it. So obviously I just set an automatic campaign because I was just giddy with this item, and I've already got a sale. £2 spent, I already got a sale on this, which is an automatic campaign. This isn't something that you should be doing all the time, okay? I was a bit giddy after waiting for 2 months, and I knew that I'd found a decent product, and I knew that I would made something different, and just allowed for an opportunity. And clearly it was there. It sold as an FBM, didn't even sell as an FBA item. So very pleased with that. The way you should be doing it, really, you should have a couple of reviews before you even, it should have the item, first of all, have 150 units on Amazon, so next day delivery. Then you pick up the ads, then you start getting your reviews, etc., with it. But what I've done is I've documented, and I'm going to be documenting the whole process, and the people I'm doing the mentoring with, they'll be able to access that. So hopefully they can follow almost like a track path and a checklist of things to do when they get the new item over from China for themselves. It's brilliant. This whole Amazon thing is insane. How it's a Wednesday, it's 20 to 3, and I'm just sat in my garage talking about selling on Amazon, talking about selling my second brand. I never in a million years thought that I'd be, first of all, having the 2 brands. It is literally mad. Okay, I'm just going to put just a picture there what I was doing. Okay, this is what I was doing 4 years ago. I was just fixing Skylanders and selling Skylanders, and this is what the garage look like. And I love it. I've loved every single part of this journey. I've loved it, but there's something that just almost like thinking, wow, when you see your brand getting a sale. I can't explain it, and I think that's one of the biggest things that people that have been doing the mentoring. So I've got people that have been doing the mentoring. They've got Amazon choice. They've got 100 plus with them, and they're getting the first few sales with the branded item, and they're thinking, "Oh wow, this is amazing," and it truly is. Seriously, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Almost obviously, it might be your first sale on Amazon where you've just bought something from Sainsbury's for a tenner and sold it for 50. Okay, that is something special too. But seeing it consistently on your brand selling. Oh, is one of the best things ever. And I guess that's the thing. It's just like a lot of yous, if you're watching this, it is March, you're thinking, oh, I'm a bit too late in the private label game. There's never a time when you're late to, first of all, start a business or do private label. Now, if you're thinking it's March, well, potentially you order before the end of March. Yeah, so you got April, May, you get your item at June. So potentially you're thinking, have you got a June item? Or you could already be thinking of having an item that you could be selling in September. Again, all my items are not seasonal items. They sell all year around. I think that's the thing with the private label product. You can plan. You can say, well, Nick, I want to do the private label product. How much money do I do? Well, I guess that's the thing too. Is just, are you doing it as a full time? Are you doing it as your hobby on the side? What do you want to do with it? I wish I did it while I was teaching, and numerous times I've done these videos and talked about. I wish that I was committing 500 quid a month away, or 300 quid a month away each time, and then scaling it up to 3,000. Not even 2,000, I think 2,000, put that money aside and said, well, I'm going to make that 2,000, see what I can do if I can buy an item from China and sell it on. So say you've got that 2,000 of the budget, you've going to have 100 quid is going to be your software. So like Helium 10, I've got 20% off, by the way, if you're interested on that. And then after that, you've got that money for the items to bring over. If this is your first order, you can do delivery duty paid, so you know exactly what's going to be the landed price, i.e. the price that you get on your doorstep, and then you are selling that item. Then you've got, I guess that's the other thing too, because you're going to have one item at a time and you can perfect it. That's what my first client, Ben, when I signed up, okay, that's what he's done. He started with the first item, and he's only, because he was doing wholesale, and he's sold all the wholesale stuff, and he's got the one item that's perfecting, and it's absolutely amazing. And now he's building everything according to that niche. And it's nice to see that 100 plus. It's nice to, after like what he started in September, now we're in March, and having conversations about advertising campaigns or the Amazon brand analytics, and see how he's changed massively and what he's learned from it. And hopefully he can start teaching people how to do this too. Because for me, I love it. This is not a money grab scheme from my side. This is me investing in people's businesses. Ben, I'm going to be talking for the next 2-3 years for his business. Yeah. After that stage, you just become people that you talk to. Yeah, it's not customers, it just become people that you talk to. And I'm very, very pleased at this stage that what we are, and the level of support that I can offer to people that have signed up for it. But yeah, I guess all it was just a bit of an update in regards to why have I not posted anything. The reason I've not posted is away. Simple as that. And the cog was missing, but this was still moving. And wow, it's amazing how the business has grown. It's amazing how I can remove myself and still make a couple of thousand for that week. It's mad. It is mad. I'm happy. I'm really, really pleased with it. The Amazon business is just... And it's annoying how some people still think, oh, Amazon FBA is dying. But it's not dying. It's paying my mortgage. It's paying my bills. So clearly it's not dying. So yeah, just jump in and do it. And yeah, if you're interested or would like to see me how I source my private label products, I've got the video just there for yourselves. And if you're thinking, well, I want to jump into doing Amazon and I want to start at the very basics, well, you can start with doing a bit of retail or online arbitrage, or even some touch and base or a bit of very, very easy wholesale. We're using Cogita, code Nikos100, by the way, to get 100 quid off your first order with them. And then start doing Amazon. eBay traffic is getting less and less because of Vinted, and yeah, this seems to be the case that you can eBay try to move you also to your professional account faster and faster too. Yeah, just start, guys. And if you're thinking, how do I source products for Amazon FBA private label, the video is just there.